Hey everyone, I'm here with a haul video actually. Recently, the Mister and I took a trip to Chicago for a Labor Day weekend show and some fun for my birthday. So, of course, we couldn't go to Chicago without shopping. So I thought I'd go through what I got today, and then I'll insert some try-ons as well to just kind of talk about maybe some of the first ways I'm going to wear these pieces. But I did purchase in mind with them, with the versatility in mind, with being able to wear these several different ways. So I probably won't show all of those in this video, or you might click it off or something. So I'll show you what I did. The first thing I really want to point out though, which is something kind of, I don't know if it's unusual or not, but I went to Chicago, I said that, to go shopping, and the bulk of my haul is from two stores that, though I could have shopped from here, the product is a little bit different in a larger volume store. My retail's coming out, but the product selection is a little bit different in a Michigan Avenue store for most chains than it would be here where I live in West Michigan. So it is still kind of fun that even though it's Gap or even though it's Loft or wherever it is you might go, stuff does look different when you're out of town. I don't know what it is, but that's what happened. The other thing that I really want to mention before I get into this is, I talked about this in my corresponding blog post that I did last week. I think partially because of my years in retail and partially just because I think it's right, I tend to vote with my dollar, so to speak. So when I go into a store, if I get greeted, acknowledged somehow, I mean, I don't want a ton of service, but if I get the assistance that I'm looking for, what I used to call customer-driven service, customer-driven selling, then I'm going to stay there and that's where I'm going to spend my money. If I go somewhere and I don't get that, I'm not staying. And I think I need to mention that because the place I really wanted to shop at, we don't have here. And I went in and it wasn't good. It wasn't a good experience. And I mean, I wasn't Julia Roberts and Pretty Woman or anything. I didn't have thousands of dollars. But I did have money to spend, and in particular there was one pair of shoes that I wanted that would have been great commission for this sales associate. And I didn't get the help I needed or wanted, and I left. So, lucky for Loft, I guess. I don't know. So let's get started, and then, like I said, I'll show you, go back and insert some try-ons so you can see how I'm going to wear these pieces first, if I haven't already worn them. So first, we'll take a look at the Gap. Oh, the other thing I need to tell you, both these stores, at the time we were there, had their cash. If you're not familiar with that, this is not a sponsored video for either of these companies, but they both do it. There are certain times of the year, and I'm not an expert, so I don't know enough to tell you, but depending on the amount of money you spend at Gap, you get Gap Cash Back, which is essentially coupons to spend more later without having to put out your own cash very much anyway. Same thing at Loft. You get Loft dollars, Loft cash. So again, you get X amount depending on how much you spend that day, and then you get to return to the store and spend your Loft cash, which I'm in the process of doing right now. So there's that. I will say though, the Gap cash I did use partially for a Christmas present. So there's that. Okay, here we go. So the first piece I bought at Gap is this really cool kind of bohemian inspired top. Actually, the Mister picked it out, but I think it's great for right now. It's cotton. Obviously, it has some eyelet, what some might call holes, but some eyelet detailing to it. So I wear a cami underneath it, but I love the detailing on the sleeves, which I'll give you a close-up on when I do the try-on, but there's just some great detailing in it, and it's such a simple piece, but can be worn so many different ways. And right now, today for example, it's the first day of fall and it's 80 degrees and humid here, as you can tell from my hair. So we're not ready for sweaters yet. So this is just a great, I think, in-between piece. Then in the winter, when it gets colder, A blanket scarf over this, layered over this, a jacket layered over this, a long sleeve shirt layered underneath it, I think will be really cute. So that's the first piece. Okay, so the big thing, one of the big things right now is military inspired jackets. So I saw this one and it came in this color, which is kind of a gold tone, and then also the traditional khaki green. And I decided to go a little bit different because I love the contrast. So this piece, I have a pair of camo straight like skinny pants. I have them actually in green and then another pair in navy. So I can wear this with both of those to get that whole military inspired look. And then typically what I do if I'm wearing it that way is I'll do something a little more feminine underneath it to kind of soften it up a little bit. Perhaps even this shirt. Again, not when it's 80. Other thing to this piece, this is a fall jacket. So even if you're not wearing it as a layering piece, maybe in December, let's say, which would be great, in October on a cool evening, this is perfect. So again, a great piece and washable. So thanks, Gap. Okay, now on to Loft. So here's how this all happened. I gotta be honest, I was a little discouraged after the trip to the fancy store where I wanted the shoes and no one would help me. They would only point, which is super irritating, but I digress. So, the Mr. and I were walking down Michigan Avenue and I looked in the window not paying attention to the name of the store and I saw these fabulous black pants. I am kind of obsessed with culottes and I don't know, maybe I shouldn't even be since I'm only 5'4", but I make them work because I like them and I own my style, so whatever. But these pants struck me when I saw them in the window and I went in and it was the first thing that I found. And the oh so helpful sales associate there really is what locked this in for me and got me in the fitting room. And I think you know, if you're a customer or a retail person, if you get in the fitting room, you're definitely gonna buy something or a lot more likely to buy something. So anyway, these pants are almost, they're not a knit, but they're a really great, comfortable material. And the most fabulous thing about them, if it wasn't the fit, is the fact that they're washable. People, speak to me. So they have great, just a very simple line on them, a slant pocket, which is flattering on almost every body shape. Very simple back pockets, which again is flattering, especially on somebody with some stuff. So this is just a great pant. I can dress these up very much. A silk blouse for a cocktail party, a holiday party, a beautiful mohair sweater. I can wear no leg coverings and a pair of heels. I can wear boots. I can wear my fave shoes, which are a pair of chunky Mary Janes. But this pair of pants, it has endless possibilities. A black pant is like a black dress. I should have, if I was smart, I would have bought 2 pair. Or I would have used my Loft cash for the second pair, but anyway. So, you'll see these in the try-on. So that's what started it. So the next thing is just a really simple sweater. It's a bracelet length sleeve, which you know really takes back to when women used to wear bracelets and you want to show them off. I love the detailing on the back. I love the buttons going up the back. I think it's just, I mean, I guess you could do it with your cardigan, but I love the detailing at the tails. I'm not gonna lie, I've already worn this. I wore it with these, and I just slightly tucked in the front, and wore it with my Jeffrey Campbell loafers, which you've seen before, but you might see in the try-on. But that was just the first way to wear this, and I love this. But this sweater, I probably won't layer a blouse underneath it because I think I'm opposed to my buttons all showing through. I don't know if, but I would do a long sleeve tee underneath it, a thin one. I would definitely do this scarf around the neck, but again, because of the color and the style of this, endless possibilities. A cocktail party with, with a statement necklace and those black pants. I mean, on a hanger doesn't do it justice, but there's a million things you can do with this sweater, and I'll link all the stuff below, but the price on this was crazy good. Good piece. All right. Oh, do you see a theme? Everything's great. All right, so the next piece, I love this. I've talked about before in some of my blog posts and maybe even in some of my little Instagram posts. You know, everybody has a uniform of sorts that you wear depending on the season. My uniform in the fall, winter for sure, is a turtleneck and a pair of jeans. And if it's not that, it's a long sleeve tee, because again, you have absolutely endless possibilities depending on how you know, accessorize with a scarf around your neck, and whether it's tied all the up tight around your neck or worn low, whether you do a casual necklace like this piece or that fancy statement piece like the one I just showed you. You can dress up a t-shirt, people, and wear it with a nice pair of pants or a skirt and really take your outfit to the next level. First of all, without spending $1 million, but more important to me, you're comfortable but you still look good. And again, you're owning your style, and that, my friends, is what I live for. So anyway, nice, basic, yet amped up tee a little bit. The material on it, it does have cotton in it, but the texture of it is smoother than just a regular cotton. So it lends itself to feel a bit more dressy. Not quite so much just like a long sleeve crew neck, if you know what I mean. The detailing on the shirt tails, which you'll again be able to see better in a try-on, maybe we can do a close-up of that when we get it on, but it just takes a t-shirt to the next level, and that's why I love it. I will say I've tried to find more colors in this, and I cannot, but I love this. Okay, then this piece, I love this skirt. So, this skirt has a couple of really great trends going for it. It is military inspired with the buttons. The length on it is fantastic regardless of how tall or short, however you want to say it, you are. And then the other thing about this I find, again, is the comfort. It is a knit, again washable, so yay me and yay Loft. Very wearable. The seaming and the detailing down the front, very flattering for any figure. And again, the slant pockets, very flattering for any figure. And versatility, once again. You can dress this up, you can do it with boots, you can do it with a pair of Mary Janes, you can do it with a pair of heels. If you dress up the top and accessorize, you could wear this again to work. You could wear it to a cocktail party. I mean, this has a lot of possibilities to it. So I just think this is a great piece, and I'm really happy with the color. I didn't look to see what color they call it, but it really shows a navy gray to me. But regardless, it's super versatile. The color on it is a neutral, and I will definitely wear this with a black turtleneck, some tights, and my black Mary Janes. Layer it with a jean jacket when it gets colder. I don't know if you remember, but my Nordstrom anniversary sale thing where the mister did my shopping, he got the gray turtleneck. Definitely wearing that with this and with those Loft pants. I think that's going to be great with both of those items. So that's awesome. And then the last piece I got from Loft, I haven't even worn it yet, and it is still a bit wrinkled, but it's a great scarf. It's a large square scarf, so the possibilities are endless depending on your style. Some ladies, this isn't a scarf tying video, but you know, some ladies like to do this thing with the belt. That's not my gig, but I'm more of a, you know, wrap it tight and do a square knot or something in the front, or drape it down, or drape it over my shoulders almost as a shawl. What I love most about this, though, is the color in this. There is that pop of what I call a persimmon, which I think is beautiful. I will wear that with everything I've shown you, but I actually have a long sleeve tee from last year at the Loft in that persimmon color. So to wear that with this skirt and this scarf, I think will be really great. So I'm excited about this haul. So before I do the try-ons, I want to show you what I've already done with the Loft cash. So stay tuned. Obviously, you're cutting this part, my child. All right, so I went back to Loft with my Loft cash. Now there's all kinds of, I told the lovely sales associate, it was kind of like trying to remember your phone plan. They know all the rules. I couldn't keep up. So if you do it online, you can't use as many coupons, but if you go in the store, you can use more. So that's what I did. So anyway, I got another tee. This one's truly a cotton tee though. Not as dressy, I feel, as the gray one, but I love the coloring in it. It's a great layering piece. I would definitely do a button down underneath this, or for sure a tissue tee or something as it gets cooler, just to layer it. But I love the color. It's a mustard, and to just pop that mustard under a jean jacket I think is a great color combination, or just with jeans, I think is great. So I got that with the Loft Cash. But the real winner was this. This is a really simple black blazer. It's a gabardine weave on the fabric, which for me means I can wear it any time of year. Okay, so again, don't want to digress, but I am kind of funny about white after Labor Day, but I'm funny about white before Labor Day. I don't, if you remember, I don't like white jeans. But anyway, white on the bottom anyway. But I definitely do try to match fabrics with seasons, and I don't think you can do linen in the fall and winter. Just like I don't think you should wear wool, regular wool in the summer. I don't think it's a good fit. So this piece is a gabardine weave, so it lends itself to, you can wear it anytime. I love the menswear detailing in the lining of the cuffs. And oftentimes I say if something doesn't fit right, especially a sleeve length, get it altered. But in this, for me personally, I won't get these altered because I actually like them rolled. So. But it's got a great almost mandarin collar, and then again the menswear detailing on the inside and the seaming, which I love. The pocket, which I will do a pocket square in at some point. Great front pockets, and also the darting seam detailing in the front is fantastic, and again flattering on almost every figure type. So a great piece, and I got it with Loft Cash, so there you go. So we're here with the first try-on. So I went slightly out of order. But this is the military style jacket from Gap. And I talked about earlier that I would probably pair it one way with some of my camo pants, and then when I do that much military or masculine inspired wear, I try to put something a little softer. So I did the shirt like I talked about, just to kind of add a softness to it. And I like this shirt with it because of the navy flowers and then the navy and the camo. I think it pulls the look together. The great features about this jacket, of course, are all the pockets. I love the detailing. I love the brass hardware on the pockets and the zipper. The other thing that I really enjoy about this is the adjustable waistband. So if this jacket is more of a layering piece, you can adjust the waistband in and really let it speak almost more as a sweater than as an outerwear piece. So I'm not going to change my outfit, but I just want to show you that if I were to do this as an outerwear piece, one thing I would add to it would be this scarf. Obviously not with this shirt, but I would layer a scarf either on the inside to add a pop of color and again a softness, or I would wear it around the outside just for color. But it could be any scarf. And if you're doing a darker bottom, maybe a black bottom and a black tee, then obviously you would change the scarf to either a bright pop of color or maybe a black printed color. So this is the jacket. Let's move on. Alright, so here's outfit number 2. This is the Gap shirt, and it's all cotton as I talked about. I've paired it with just a pair of my favorite jeans. They're those cut from the cloth jeans that are from the anniversary sale. Again, love the raw edge on the hem. And the shoes that I paired them with are a pair of Joan and David mules that I've had forever, but I love mules. I love them in the fall and in the winter, pretty much anytime but in the summer. I think they're a great transitional shoe, and yeah, I like them. So the shirt, the thing that I liked about the shirt was first of all, the eyelet detailing, which we talked about. And I love the attention to detail on the cuffs and on the hem. I just think it adds something really nice to what would otherwise be a pretty simple shirt. Super comfortable to wear. Obviously cotton, so washable, and just a great piece to add to your wardrobe. The other thing I like about this shirt is great paired with the military jacket again and jeans. I'm not a fan of denim on denim. You may be, and that's cool. You own your style. So a denim jacket over this with denim jeans is a look, but I would probably tend to either do this or dress it up a little bit with a dressier blazer. So this is the Gap shirt. And here we go again. This is kind of a twofer because the Loft Cash bonus blazer will be involved in this. But this is the gray long sleeve tee that we talked about, and again, with the shirt tails, I love the detailing of the shirt tails. I just think it really adds to, it just amps up what would normally be just a long sleeve tee. You could tuck the front of it in with a decorative belt. I have not done that for this, but I certainly will. I already have. But I've dressed it up a little bit. So I've added some of my favorite tortoise necklaces. I've put on the menswear inspired blazer. I've got the same jeans on from that anniversary sale, the cut from cloth ones. And then I've added footwear. One of the trends for fall is this block heel loafer. So I've added these shoes to this look. Now I want to quickly change out of a couple pieces and show you what the difference could be. So I'm going to change my shoes quickly. Again, to a pair of my favorite mules from Banana, and I've dressed it up a little bit different. So I've given a different feel to it just by changing the shoes. This would be, for me, a great date night outfit or a night out with the girls. I love the heel on this. Obviously not a block heel. And I love the detailing on the shoe. But just look what a basic tee turns into, or a dressier tee turns into, depending on how you layer or how you do the accessories. So if I were to take the blazer off, probably take off one layer of necklace. I went out of the shot there. And then I'm going to change my shoes to my favorite Jeffrey Campbell's. And now the outfit has become more casual, but it's still the t-shirt. And that's what I love about the versatility of a nice tee. Okay, so this is the gray tee. Let's move on. All right, so here's the loft skirt. Again, the detailing I love are the buttons, the slant pockets, which are fake, really. And I love the color of this. It's a herringbone print, navy gray tones, but I love this. And like I talked about in the beginning, the first way I would wear this is with tights and my favorite Corky's Mary Janes, and that gray turtleneck that was purchased during the anniversary sale. It's a casual yet upbeat look here. The skirt is so comfortable. It could be worn to an all-day event or out to dinner or whatever, and it's also a great travel piece. So I think that's what's so inspirational about the skirt. The buttons really add detailing, yet they're simple. They're not shiny brass or anything, which I love. Doesn't call attention to a midsection. The front seaming here, the faux button wrap closure on the front is flattering on most figures. The back too, I think the back of the skirt is also flattering. So I think it's a great piece. I would continue to wear this in the spring with maybe a lighter tight and obviously a short sleeve shirt. I think this could also be paired well with a jean jacket for layering as it gets cooler. Also with a blouse and dress it up, maybe with those block heel loafers that I had on a minute ago. So a great skirt. Okay, so I saved my favorite for last. These are the black pants that started it all. So this is just that. It's a really classic black trouser, but I love the edge, not really an edge, but the trend of the culotte. I think these pants will, it's like a little black dress. They will be, you can wear them anytime, from year to year to year to season. A cocktail party with some flashy sandals and a silk tank and that statement necklace would be a great combo. But this I've already worn actually. So these are the pants, nice back pockets, really simple, don't call attention to your back end area. And then I've got my favorite Jeffrey Campbell mules on that I love to wear because I think they either dress up an outfit or they just add a little bit of punch to a simple outfit, which really this is. I've put on pearls with this. I wore this actually last Sunday when I knew I was going to be on stage at church. But the cardigan, again, the sweater, really simple in the front, bracelet length sleeves, so you can add something, a little arm party to your arms here. But obviously the detailing on this is on the back. So I love the buttons up the back. I think it really adds to the sweater without taking it overboard. But it's a great gray neutral. Well, everything I've got on is washable. And also timeless, very classic pieces that can be worn over and over in many different ways. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed the haul. I hope you enjoyed the try-ons. I'd love to hear your feedback. If you're going through your closet and you're trying to reinvent or figure out a new way to wear something, contact me. I'd love to help. And I'll see you in the next video.